One of the cutest and mellowest animals in the jungle is the sloth. There are two-toed sloths and three-toed sloths. But every sloth is amazing. But what makes them so awesome? Everyone knows that sloths are cute, and everybody knows that sloths are gentle and sweet and slow. But there are a lot of things about sloths you may not know. So here are 5 facts about sloths that'll blow your mind. I asked 100 4th and 5th graders their number one question about sloths, and it was overwhelmingly, why are they so slow? Sloths are slow for 2 main reasons. The first is that they're prey for carnivorous predators like jaguars, crocodiles, large birds, and anacondas. So the slower they move through the trees, the less noticeable they are to those predators. The second reason they're so slow is because their low-calorie diet of leaves gives them a slow metabolism, which means they need to conserve energy. The less they move, the less food they need to consume to keep their energy level up. But they can be fast when they need to be. This one in Costa Rica was so fast climbing this tree, I thought it might be a monkey. My second amazing fact about sloths is that they only go to the bathroom once a week. That's right, once a week they brave the dangers of climbing down to the jungle floor to dig a hole next to their tree, where they'll lose up to 1/3 of their body weight, pooping out the waste of the leaves they've eaten. That's when they're at their most vulnerable to being attacked by a predator. After finishing their business, they wash up in whatever water is nearby and head as fast as they can back up into the safety of the trees. I must have just missed this one because he looks like he just went swimming. My third surprising fact about sloths is that at only 3 months old, a baby sloth is sent out by its mother to make its own way in the world. Like this little baby two-toed sloth, they have to find their own food, shelter, and stay away from predators all by themselves to reach adulthood. And how long could this little guy live? Well, the oldest known sloth lived in a zoo until the age of 54, but scientists believe they can probably live even longer than that in the wild. And my fourth fantastic fact about sloths: they are born with climbing equipment. Their long claws are just like the grappling hooks that mountain climbers use to scale icy cliffs. Once they settle on a branch, they interlock those claws into place to stay still, safe, and extended upside down. Their claws grab so powerfully, and their camouflaged fur is so effective, that sloths have been known to stay hanging upside down on their branch even after they die. They don't always keep them in place though, and a sloth will fall out of a tree an average of once a week for its entire life. But don't worry, they can fall up to 100 feet without even getting hurt. They're all about survival, which brings us to our fifth and final crazy fact about sloths. Their main survival tool is their amazing camouflage, which consists of an entire ecosystem of plants and insects living and growing in their fur. See the insects buzzing around this guy? His thick, soft fur provides them a comfortable home. This makes a sloth extremely difficult for predators to spot or even smell because they look and smell just like a tree. And a smart sloth can stay alive for decades with this kind of help from its plant and insect friends. As I watched this cute little guy go to town on these leaves, I gazed out at his habitat and couldn't help but thinking about what an amazing life he had ahead of him and how all the skills and tools that sloths have would help him live it. Drop any questions you may have about sloths in the comments, and see you on the road less traveled.